In an era where global politics and technology intersect with unprecedented intensity, the recent U.S. sanctions on China in the semiconductor arena have ignited a firestorm of controversy, sparking a debate that rages at the very core of international relations and economic supremacy. This move by the U.S. isn't just a chess piece in the grand game of global strategy. It's a sledgehammer smashing the delicate balance of technological interdependence that has underpinned the world order for decades. Critics argue that these actions represent a brazen display of technological imperialism, a gambit that could backfire by catalyzing an era of digital nationalism and fracturing the global tech landscape beyond recognition. As tensions simmer and the prospect of a full-scale tech war looms large, the implications of this conflict extend far beyond the boardrooms of Silicon Valley and the Zhongnanhai, with each nation poised to defend its turf in this high-stakes game. The question arises, is this the dawn of a new Cold War in technology, one that could reshape the global economy and redefine international alliances? This narrative isn't just a story of tariffs and trade. It's a saga of power, pride, and the pursuit of technological dominance. So, as we delve into this intricate and inflammatory topic, we invite you to stay with us till the end, for this is more than just an analysis. It's a journey into the heart of a brewing storm in global affairs. Hello and welcome back to Innovative Check YouTube channel, where we delve into the innovative and transformative projects changing our world. If you're new to the channel and enjoy learning about innovation stories around the world, you've come to the right place. Please subscribe, like, and comment to help boost our videos on YouTube. In the wake of escalating tensions in the global semiconductor market, China has signaled potential retaliation against the U.S. for its attempts to marginalize the country from the advanced semiconductor supply chain. This development, as reported by Bloomberg on January 22, highlights a growing rift in international trade and technology. Tang Jian, the Chinese ambassador to the Netherlands, conveyed China's stance in an interview with local media. He stated, "If the U.S. deals with us with a hegemonic attitude, we will also appropriately respond," emphasizing China's readiness to counter U.S. actions. However, he also noted that these tensions should not impact China's relationship with the European Union, USE. Ambassador Tang criticized the U.S. approach, arguing that the U.S. is overextending the concept of security to areas that do not pertain to military risks. He also pointed out that the U.S. is exerting pressure on its allies to adopt similar stances. A significant aspect of this dispute centers around the actions of ASML, a Dutch semiconductor equipment company. Earlier in the month, ASML had to cancel shipments of some of its machines to China. This decision came after the Dutch government, influenced by U.S. President Joe Biden's administration, partially retracted ASML's export license. The export ban, which came into effect just weeks later, was a clear move to limit China's access to advanced semiconductor technology. The ambassador's remarks also touched upon the challenges Chinese companies are facing in the EU. These difficulties are due to increased control, political pressure, and misinformation. As per his statement, to mitigate the worsening situation, he stressed the need for enhanced dialogue with the Dutch government. The situation with ASML is pivotal, considering the company's role in the global semiconductor supply chain. ASML is one of the few companies that produce advanced lithography machines, which are essential for manufacturing cutting-edge semiconductor chips. The decision to halt shipments to China, therefore, has significant implications not just for China, but for the global technology sector as a whole. The U.S. influence in this matter is indicative of its strategic efforts to maintain technological supremacy, especially in sectors deemed critical for national security. By limiting China's access to advanced semiconductor technology, the U.S. aims to curb the technological rise of a key global competitor. This strategy, however, is not without its risks and consequences. It has the potential to escalate into a larger trade war, affecting global supply chains and technological development. China's response to these developments is critical. The ambassador's statement suggests a measured approach, focusing on dialogue and cooperation, especially with the UA partners. However, the mention of appropriate responses to U.S. hegemony also indicates that China is prepared to take more assertive actions if necessary. The broader implications of this tension are far-reaching. The semiconductor industry is a cornerstone of the modern digital economy, powering everything from smartphones to advanced computing systems. Disruptions in this sector can have ripple effects across multiple industries and geographies. Moreover, the geopolitical dimension of this conflict underscores the intricate link between technology and international relations in the 21st century. As the situation unfolds, the global community watches closely. The decisions made by the US, China, and other key players like the AOU and the Netherlands will shape the future of the semiconductor industry. These decisions will also influence the broader landscape of international trade, technological advancement, and geopolitical alignments. In this context, the role of companies like ASML becomes even more significant. As gatekeepers of crucial technology, their business decisions are intertwined with global politics. The pressure from governments, such as the US and China, puts these companies in challenging positions, balancing commercial interests with national and international political dynamics. The US-China semiconductor dispute is a clear example of how modern technological advancements are deeply connected to global politics. The outcome of this dispute will have implications not just for the two countries involved, but for the entire world. It will shape the direction of technological innovation, international trade policies, and geopolitical alliances in the years to come. If you are enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe, share the video, and comment. The semiconductor industry is not just a commercial sector. It is a strategic asset in the modern world. The current US-China tensions over this industry highlight the critical nature of semiconductors as a cornerstone of technological advancement and national security. This conflict is not merely a trade dispute. It is a reflection of the larger strategic competition between two global superpowers. At the heart of this issue is the technology behind semiconductor manufacturing. Semiconductors are essential components in a wide range of products, from consumer electronics to advanced military systems. The ability to produce these chips, especially the most advanced ones, is a key indicator of a country's technological prowess. The US has long been a leader in semiconductor technology. American companies like Intel and Qualcomm have been at the forefront of chip design and manufacturing. However, the production landscape has changed over the years. While US companies still lead in design, much of the manufacturing has shifted to Asia, with Taiwan's TSMC and South Korea's Samsung Electronics dominating the advanced manufacturing sector. China, recognizing the strategic importance of semiconductors, has been striving to develop its own semiconductor industry. This effort is part of a broader push to become technologically self-reliant. The Chinese government has invested heavily in this sector, aiming to reduce its dependence on foreign suppliers. However, the most advanced semiconductor manufacturing technology, especially that used in producing chips with small nanometer sizes, is still dominated by a few companies, including TSMC, Samsung, and ASML. The US government's recent actions, including the export restrictions involving ASML, are part of a broader strategy to limit China's access to these advanced technologies. This strategy is rooted in concerns over national security and the geopolitical implications of a technologically empowered China. The US fears that advanced semiconductors could be used to bolster China's military capabilities and undermine the technological advantage currently held by the US and its allies. China's potential response to these restrictions is a matter of significant concern. Retaliation could take many forms, from imposing its own export controls to leveraging its market size in other areas to exert pressure on US and European companies. China could also accelerate its efforts to develop indigenous semiconductor technologies, a move that could have long-term implications for the global technology landscape. The impact of this conflict extends beyond the US and China. The global nature of the semiconductor supply chain means that any disruption can have widespread consequences. Countries and companies around the world, including key players in Europe like ASML, are caught in the crossfire. The EU, while traditionally an ally of the US, also has significant economic ties with China. European countries must navigate this complex geopolitical landscape, balancing their alliances and economic interests. The situation also poses questions about the future of global technology cooperation. In recent decades, technological development has been largely driven by a globalized approach to research and development, manufacturing, and supply chains. The US-China semiconductor dispute challenges this model, raising the possibility of a more fragmented, regionally isolated technological world. Looking ahead, The semiconductor dispute between the US and China is likely to continue to evolve. It is part of a larger strategic competition that encompasses not just technology, but also economic, political, and military dimensions. How this dispute is resolved will have significant implications for the future of global technology, the balance of power in international relations, and the nature of global trade and cooperation. Thank you for your attention, and I welcome your thoughts and questions on this complex and vital subject. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, please like and share the video, and subscribe to get exclusive videos about how phenomenally China is developing and growing its influence. Your subscriptions and likes motivate us to generate more content, so please keep supporting us. Check out this video showing on your screen right now, and I will see you on the other side.